Hello Lola, my name is Nathan Erpello and I am really looking forward to training you this semester. In this video, I'll be going through your workout program and showing you exercises to help keep you active and achieve your exercise goals. I'll be doing my best to break down each exercise and highlight all the important aspects. I'd just like to remind you that if you don't feel confident or have the ability to do one or more of these exercises, don't do them. Just let me know during our next conversation and I'll modify and reevaluate the program. The feedback you give me each conversation determines our progression. I hope you enjoy the video. Now let's get started. The first exercise of our program is the warm-up. And the first thing we'll do is full body, which is a seated jumping jacks. And for seated jumping jacks, you start off like this, with your feet up right here, and your hands is on the side. And then for the first rep, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You will have to do 10 to 12 repetitions of this. And in our next exercise, you should have good posture with doing your seated jumping jacks. And our next exercise is also a full body. We will be doing arm circles. So arm circles will be you sitting or standing, whichever you prefer. And you put your arms outward, just like this. And I'll show you one side. So you would have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll just do the same thing to your left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. And our next warm-up exercise is a body squat. You'll be doing a set of 10 repetitions for both body squat and arm circles before this exercise. So a body squat will be you'll stand up and you will have your feet shoulder width apart. Or if you feel more comfortable a little bit more than shoulder width apart, then you will have your arms straight ahead. And you will slowly, it's like sitting on a chair, you will slowly go down and then go back up. It's 1, 2, and 3. All right, that is how you do a body squat. And our next warm-up exercise is alternating arm hugs, which is, this is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. All right. You will also be doing a set of 10 repetitions for these. And the next one is shoulder shrugs. So you could do shoulder shrugs standing or sitting, but I would prefer you to do it sitting. And you would put your both arms on the side, and you would slowly lift up your shoulder blades up. Like this, and down. It's 1, 2, and 3. Have your chin tucked in like this. And raise your shoulder blades up. 1, and 2. There you go. And that's how you do shoulder shrugs. And the next one is straight arm circles. So you can put them on the side again, like I showed you earlier. You go like this 5 times. And 5 times, each hand, each arm. And then you would do cross-body shoulder swings, which you would go this way and that way. That's 2 and 3. You go the same way. Go 1, 2, and 3. Then rolling, and then your next warm-up exercise will be rolling shoulder circles, which will be, it's like doing shoulder shrugs, but you'll be doing circles with your shoulders. So it's chin tuck. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders forward. That's 1. Roll your shoulders back. Shoulders forward. That's 2. Shoulders back. 3. And then for all of those, for shoulder shrugs, straight arm circles, cross body shoulder swings, rolling shoulder circles, all of them will be a set of 10 repetitions. And then for the torso is torso rotations. You will be doing one set of 12 of these. And then what you will do is you can either do standing up or sitting, and you have a towel or a stick behind you, and you would slowly just rotate to the left, slowly to the right, slowly to the left, slowly to the right. Keep in mind to always have good posture when doing all of these exercises. And there'll be a set of 12 repetitions, just one set of 12 repetitions. And for the hands and wrists, first set of it is, we are still in our warm-up, and you will be playing the piano, which is you put your hands out like you're playing the piano, and you just move your fingers, your thumb, like you're playing the piano. So each finger is moving continuously like playing the piano. You will be doing two sets of 10 repetitions for this warm-up. And then you will be doing the up and down stretch, where you have your hand out and your wrist flat. And you will raise your hand. Hold it for 5 seconds. Is that done? 5 seconds? 5 seconds? Like that. So it'll be 2 sets of 10 repetitions as well. So like that. And then the other hand. That. Like this. And then you will be doing, now we are on our legs, which is high knees, which are, you can do it sitting or standing. And then for sitting, you can do this, this, that's 3, 4, 5. If you want some more stability, you can grab the side of your chair and bring your knees up. For the leg exercises, I want you to have a chair that doesn't have wheels and that is stable. And then next is ankle circles. So you would just put your ankle out, and then you would just make a circle. That's 1, 2 rotation, 3 rotations, 4 rotation, 5th rotation. And then same thing to your left leg, left ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then for the ankle stretch, then the next one will be the ankle stretch, where you would just have your left ankle up like this, and you would put your ankle towards, pull your ankle towards yourself. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then same thing. Away from your shoulder for 5 seconds. Towards your shoulder for 5 seconds. And then same thing. Towards yourself for 5 seconds. Away from yourself for 5 seconds. You'll be doing this warm-up for one set of 10 repetitions on each ankle. And then next is the towel stretch. So you will have a towel in front of you, and then you will take it and you will place it. Well, I have a band, use this as a towel. You will place it right here on your ankle, and you would simply just push as you're pulling with your towel. Imagine pushing the car of a gas pedal when you do this exercise. And then same thing for the right ankle. You will pull the towel back. It's like pressing a gas pedal. There you go. And then you will do this for one set of 10 repetitions. And then your next form of exercise is the band stretch. First, I want you to have a band or a towel. And it's the same thing as the towel stretch, but with the band, which has more resistance. And I want you to put it this is how you will put towel stretch and press and press and press. Same thing on the other ankle. Now that we have finished our warm-up exercises, we'll be doing our balance and mobility exercises. First, we will do a tandem stance. That will be place one foot directly in front of the other and touching the heel toe. So, we'll have it like so, right here, shoulder width apart, and then have one toe, stand like this for a little bit. It's one repetition. Do this for 15 seconds with your left leg forward and your right leg back. And then after 15 seconds is finished, do it with your other leg for 15 seconds. And that is how you do a tandem stance. We'll do 2 sets of these for 15 seconds. Next thing you do is a one leg stance. This is stand on one leg with the opposite knee bent. You can use a chair to help balance. Hold this position for 30 seconds, then switch legs. So one leg stance would be, you could use either a chair, such as this, that has no wheels. If it has wheels, it's okay. You could use a wall instead of a chair, but I would prefer you to have a chair, such as this, with no wheels. And I would have you lift one of your legs up, both hands on the chair, become stable, leg up, leg down, leg up, just like that. That is the one leg stance. You'll be doing that for one set of 30 seconds for each leg. And then our next exercise is the flamingo stand, which is stand on one leg and have one lifted. Hold this position, then do the other leg. You can use a chair or a wall as a support. I will show you the wall as your support, and then you'll be doing 2 sets of 15 second holds on each leg. So you can put one hand on the wall, just so, be in a good stance, and then you can have either one hand right here or one hand with the weight on it, and then you can use the wall support. Left leg, one leg up. Hold this for 15 seconds, 30 seconds. Down. And again. And down. And that's how you do the flamingo stance with the wall support. And our next balance exercise will be a tightrope walk. So if you have a band or a rope or a towel, I would like for you to put it on the floor, like so. And I would like for you to walk 12 to 15 steps on the band, going this way and going back. So it would be heel to toe, like you're walking on tightrope. So like this. Ooh. Like that. Then now I'll be walking back. Like so. I would like you to do this for 12 to 15 steps, or one for 2 sets. Actually, just 1 set. And then side leg raises. You can use a chair as support when doing the exercise. For this is, you have a chair, like so, right here. And then you will put one arm on your hip, and then you would use the chair as a support, and then you would do leg raises, side leg raises. Like this. I'd like you to do 2 sets of 10 of these on each leg. And then that'll be the same thing. Right here. Well, just like that. Then our next exercise would be marching in place. So stand up, and then I would just like for you to march in place. Okay. I would like you to do this for 2 sets of 30 seconds. And then our next exercise would be sit to stand exercise. You would do this for 2 sets of 10 repetitions. So that would just be getting a chair, and then you would just sit and stand. Sit and then stand. Just like that. And then next is head rotations. So you would just have to, I would prefer for you to sit down, or you can stand up. And when you're sitting down, you can put your hands on the chair, or hands on your knees or leg. And then I would just want you to be in a good posture, and then rotate your head. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And then our next exercise are bug squashers. So I would like for you, so for bug squashers, you would pretend that you are slightly falling forward, and then stomp. And then stomp with your left leg. So you would do 10 reps of bug squashers on your left leg, like this. And then 10 reps of bug squashers on your right leg. So you would pretend like you're falling down, and then catch yourself with either leg, and then pretend like you're trying to squash a bug. Like you've seen a bug on the floor, and then you were trying to surprise it and catch it and squash it. Right? So with these exercises, I would like for you to rest, to have 1 to 2 minute rest periods. And then we will be doing strength and power next. So for that, we'll be doing the legs first. So this would be a hamstring curl. Now I would like for you to stand up. You'll be doing 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. And I would like you to have a chair as a support. And then with that, you would do 1, 2, 3, and 4. I would like you to do 2 sets of 12 repetitions with this exercise, where you're curling your hamstrings. So you're curling your Achilles towards your butt a little bit, like that. And then extending down. And curling, and then slowly putting your leg down. So that's how you do a hamstring curl. And then next is you will do a seated bent leg. Try this with body weight with no band first. And then if you feel comfortable with that, try having a band and tying the band behind your chair. Tie your band behind your chair. And then you would put your hands, your arms on the side of your body, and then just curl like this. Just like that. This is how you do a leg curl. Have good posture when doing this. Have good posture when doing all exercises. Just like that. 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions as well. And then next, we'll be doing banded body squats. So for that, I would like for you to have your band on the floor with you. You can either hold it like this, or you can hold it like this. Whichever you feel comfortable with. Then with that, stand. This is your starting position, and then you go down, and up. That's 1. Shoulder position on squat position. 2. 3. And now I would like you to do 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. And then you would do banded hip abductions. So that would just be doing banded hip abductions, which would just be you'll grab the band, between your leg, like so, and then leg shoulder width apart, good position. Hold the band, just open your leg, just like that. 2 sets of 10, 12 repetitions. And then the next exercise will be targeting the chest, where you'll be doing a chest press. So chest press, you would put a band in chest first, put a band behind you, like so. Good posture. And then let's push 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. I would like you to do 2 sets of 10 repetitions with these. And then next is alternate chest press with bands. So you can either do this sitting or standing. And I would like for you to have the band behind an object, either pole, strong, stable pole, or a chair. And then you would have your arms extended. So one arm comes back, goes with one arm comes back. So you are alternating. It's like throwing a punch. You are alternating. Then the next thing is seated chest fly. So you would have the same thing, band behind a stable object. And then you would start off like this. Stick your chest out. And then close it. It's like giving someone a big hug. Feel your chest contracting. Have slightly bent arms, slightly bent elbows. You don't want your arm to be straight like this. You want it to be bent a little bit in an obtuse angle, which is this way. You don't want it to be straight, you want it to be a little curve. So when you extend it, it doesn't strain too much on the shoulder. I would like for you to perform this seated or standing, whichever you prefer. And then after that, you'll be doing some resistance band bicep curls. With this, you'll have the band in front of you. You'll put your foot on it, your feet on it. And then you will have your palms facing towards you and curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you do 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions with this. And then you would do resistance band hammer curls. You could do these sitting or standing. With the resistance band hammer curls, your palms will not be facing you, but your palms will be facing your leg. So your palms will be facing side, just like this. Not like this, but just like this on the side. And you grab your band to do that, and you curl. You grip the band real tight, and curl. Just like that. And then the next thing, and you will do this for 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Next thing is the banded tricep extensions. With that, you will put your resistance band and grab it with your opposite hand and put it in your chest, near your heart. You slowly go like that. Like you're punching the air. Like this. Do these in each arm, right and left arm. And then we will be doing resistance band wrist curls. So you would do the same thing, have the same base as when you were doing bicep curls, but instead you will place your hand, your arm on your leg, and then you will curl with just your wrists. Do this sitting. And then if you have a dumbbell at home, I would like for you to forearm curl, but you will have a light dumbbell. Put your arms, your hands at the edge of your legs and slowly curl them up. Curl them up so you feel the squeeze. You'll do this for 1 set of 4 to 6 repetitions. And then next is we will be doing the Superman. So that is just sitting, and you will just be doing this. Just like that. I'm showing from the side. Right here, just be just like that. And then next exercise will be seated side bends, and you will do both Superman and seated side bends in one set of 10 repetitions. Now for the seated side bends, you will be doing, you have both of your hands up, sitting down, and then you will have to go bend to the left, one, bend to the right, this one, bend to the left, this two, to the left, this three. Hold these bend, hold this for 2 or 3 seconds, hold this for 2 or 3 seconds. One set of 10 repetitions. And then next is seated wood chops. So for that, you will be doing 2 sets of 12 repetitions. And then you will be doing, so one arm is like this, and the other is like this. So you would just have to go back. Brace your core while doing this, as you're chopping wood. Same thing. Just like that. And then the next thing is the legs. You will do hip marching. So you will be sitting down, like so. And then you will just be marching while sitting down. That. Have good posture when doing these exercises. Then the next is banded knee extension. So you just put a band, tie a band up, or you don't have to, you can just do a body weight, and then you just extend your knee. Like that. Then the next thing we do is seated calf raise. So with seated calf raise, you will be sitting down like this, feet shoulder width apart, and you would just raise your calves, your tippy toes, hold them for 1 to 2 seconds. Back. You will do these for 2 sets of 15 repetitions. Hold each raise for 1 to 2 seconds. And then seated heel raise. Same thing with 2 sets of 15 repetitions, and hold each raise for 1 to 2 seconds. So feet planted on the ground, shoulder width, and you would just raise it up. Raise your toes up, just like this. Good posture, just like that. And then for your cardio, I would like for you to walk or light jog. Try to go for half a mile, 1 mile, and try to increase the distance by half a mile each every 2 weeks or so, whenever you are comfortable. And now we are in our cool down. And for our cool down, you will do seated twists. So you'll be sitting down, good posture. You would twist to one side, hold this for 15 seconds, and twist to the other. Hold it for 15 seconds. And you will do these for a set of 15 seconds in each hold. And then for our next cool down is the overhead side stretch, 1 set of 15 seconds. And you have to bend 15 seconds this way, and then 15 seconds going this way. Next is you could either do this sitting or standing as a shoulder stretch. So good posture, and then have your arms go across your shoulder, go across your chest. Hold this, thumbs up. Hold this for 15 seconds on each side. And then next is tricep stretch. So you would hold this for 15 seconds on each side. Just like this. When you do the tricep stretch, have one arm, go back, and here is where you try to touch the back of your neck or your scapula, and then have the other arm pull your elbow, just so you can feel a tight stretch on your tricep, just like this. Here you go. And then next thing you do is one set of 10 repetitions of shoulder blade squeeze. So good posture, and then squeeze your shoulder blades. 10 repetitions. That's 1, 2. And for the lower body, we'll be doing standing quad stretches. And with these, you will be doing one set of 6 to 8 repetitions. So, move you right here. Get a chair, hold on to the chair, and raise one leg up, like so. Like that. And you will do one set of 6 to 8 repetitions for each leg. And then our next cool down exercise will be seated knee to chest pose. So have a good base, feet shoulder width apart, and then pull one knee up, and then pull the other knee up. You're doing one set of 10 repetitions for each knee. All right, that is the end of our first workout program. And if you have any questions, Lola, you could just send me a message, or you could tell me on our next conversation. But I would like for you to do these exercises seated or standing, whichever you prefer. And I would like to have your feedback for what you think about the program. And yes, please take your rest time as well. Have 2 to 3 minutes if you need to, or 1 to 2 minutes, whichever you prefer. This program is catered to you, and if you need anything or have any questions, you could just message me or call me. Thank you so much, Lola.